I'm about to give you some real knowledge.
Here's something that I see a lot of people struggle with, especially when you're doing like self-improvement or you're doing anything to do with entrepreneur goals, like you want to get better at something, is that they have unrealistic expectations of the results that they should get from whatever it is that they're doing. And there are a lot of reasons why is because people promote unrealistic results. So you might have one client in your program that had these phenomenal results, and then you promote it like everybody's going to have those phenomenal results. And so the person jumps in to learn that from you because you said that you could deliver it, and they can't get those big results, those same results. And there's two reasons why. I'm going to give you the two reasons why it never works out for the person that jumped in, and what you can do to be able to have the unfair advantage and turn that around. And this is something that I learned by jumping into courses where they were promising these huge results, and right away I could start to see that there's no way to get those huge results just by following this program. It's not possible. So I'm going to show you how you can flip it and turn that into an unfair advantage and actually utilize everything that you need to utilize in the program. So if you're taking one of my programs, I'm going to show you how to really utilize those programs and get the best results from it just by doing these two things that most people don't do. So let's get into that. So I want to welcome you back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, just hit that subscribe button. I make videos to help entrepreneurs and to help people that want to get into entrepreneur, that maybe you're in a job that you don't like, or you're in a job where you've hit that ceiling and now you want to do something more. So you want to utilize some of your extra time to make more money, investing, make more money by coming up with your own ideas, your own product. You've tried the multi-level marketing, you've tried the network marketing, and you never got the results that you expected. You never got the results that were promised, and you realize that, those kind of jobs, they're limited, and they're a job. We call them an entrepreneur, but they're more of a sales job. And you want to be more creative and interact with people and be in control of how you make your money and how much money you can make. So if that's you, you're in the right place. This channel's for you. This video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to really utilize trainings when you pay for trainings, how to get the best results out of those trainings instead of, being disappointed, which most people, when they go into these trainings, they come out of it very disappointed because they didn't get the results that were promised. They didn't get the results that one person that took the training that blew up got great results got. So you got the results that almost everybody else gets, which is very small. Maybe you learned a little bit of stuff, but you didn't learn a lot. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the two things that you can do to really turn that around. So the first thing that you need to do is change your expectations for the program, because the program is going to give you a lot of solutions, a lot of ways to do things, but the catch is you have to actually do them. The program's not going to do them for you. The coach or the mentor is not going to actually do the work for you. You have to do the work. And the reason why you have to do the work is because that's where you get the experience. That's where you learn what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And that's where you run into the hurdles where you have to start to apply the information that you have to be able to overcome those hurdles. But what I see a lot of people do is, I'll talk to them and this happened recently. I was at this real estate event, and it was for like real estate investors, and there were a lot of people selling programs. And the one person I was talking to had taken the program of the person that was presenting already, and they said that their program doesn't work. And so I knew the presenter as well. So I went and I talked to the presenter, and I said, hey, this person, and they knew exactly who I was talking about, said that they were doing your program and didn't work, and you didn't support them, and they were very disappointed. And the person said, well, they didn't finish the program, first of all. And secondly, whenever they got into hurdles where they had to actually apply what they learned, They just wanted me to give them the answer and solve the whole problem for them. They didn't actually want to figure it out. So they wanted me to do the work in their business and show them exactly what they need to do every little step. And they didn't want to put in any effort. And then they said the program doesn't work, but they didn't work the program. So this is the first thing that I learned from when I was first doing personal development and I was doing business development, is that I don't expect the program to do all the work for me. So the program shows me what work I need to do. And then I decided, okay, I want to get my biggest return on investment and biggest return on time is by me putting in the effort and making this program work, making the strategies work, actually putting them into action. So when they told me, hey, you need to reach out to 20 people each day to be able to let them know what you're doing, and I said to myself, that's too many people. Maybe I can do 10. And then I would do like 10 people one day, and then I wouldn't do, maybe I did 2 or 3 people another day, and then I didn't do anybody another day, and then I would do 10 again. And I seen the results were all over the place and they weren't consistent. And the person said, but for this to work, you need to do 20 a day. And you need to trust me and do the 20 a day. When I started to realize that I'm never going to get it doing my way, because my way is inconsistent. My way is, I'm just kind of half-assing it. If I want the full result, I got to put in the full effort. So that is the first thing that you need to do if you really want to make programs work for you. Any program that you take, you got to put in the work and you got to put in 100% effort on each thing, each step that they're telling you that you need to do. Now, the second thing that really stops people from getting the big results that are promised is that you got to look at the pace of what you can do. So you might not be able to go as fast of a pace. Like a lot of my programs, well, all of my programs that are, the pre-recorded programs, they're not the personal coaching. But if it's just your regular program, it's go at your own pace. Because I know sometimes, so somebody might take, a week or two to do something that another person can do in 3 days. And that's okay. Because we all have different things going on in our lives and different factors and hurdles. Plus, we all have different skill sets, different attitudes and habits. And so sometimes you got to change some of your habits and your attitudes to be able to really utilize what it is that the other person can do quickly, because they're already in that zone. They already have those habits and attitudes. Maybe it's skills. You got to fine tune some of your skills that another person doesn't need to. They're already really good at. Like if you're really good at reaching out to people and talking to people, and really good at promoting the benefits of something, it's going to be easier for you to engage with more people, and you're going to have a lot more confidence than the person that is not, and they're more timid and they're not sure about the product, they're not sure about the offer that they have. They're going to struggle, and it's just going to take longer. So instead of really looking at, in the 90 days, I need to be able to be at this level because, this course is done in 90 days, you start to look at, okay, if I work this course, but I need to work it for 6 months to get the same result that the other person did in 3 months, as long as I'm working it for the 6 months, I'm still going to get a return on investment. As long as I'm utilizing the information and I always have access to that information, I can utilize that. If it takes me a year and the other person did it in 3 months, as long as at the end of the year, I still got the result, then I haven't lost anything. But a lot of people, they give up because it gets hard. They give up because they don't know what to do, but they're not actually looking at what it is they were supposed to do, or they don't want to do the hard parts of the program. And there's always going to be hard parts, because growing and developing yourself and growing and developing your business, it's hard. It's not easy. That's why most people fail at trying it, because they don't put in the full effort, and they have unrealistic expectations. So they think, oh, this program is going to solve every problem I've ever had. And it's not. It's going to help you. And if you know how to utilize it and know how to draw out the return on investment, which is on you to be able to draw it out, then the program is going to work really, really great for you. And so that's what I found, is that any time that I've put in the full effort from start to finish, the whole program, I've gotten the full result. if I do half the program, which some of these programs I've done half because it got to the point where my business wasn't ready for the next part of that program. So I was still developing part of that business. So I utilized what I could to the level that I was at. And as long as you're doing that, you're going to get your full result. But it's when you have these unrealistic expectations and then you can't get those results because a lot of times you jump into a program and you don't have all the skills yet that you need to be able to utilize everything. You don't know all the people that you need to know. And some of the things you need to farm out because you don't know how to do it, and it's cheaper for you to be able to farm it out in the long run than it is to learn, because now you got to take another course to learn how to do this part of the business so you can continue on the program. And then the issue that people run into is that they spend so much money on the program, they don't have any money left to farm out any of the pieces that they don't have time to do themselves. So you really gotta, and that's a whole nother video, and we talk about that in the Mindset for Success training as well, is how to really set up a budget and understand your time budget, because it's time, it's energy, it's effort, and it's money, it's resources. Like how much money above this program, can I invest into my business? Now with these new strategies, how much is it going to cost me to invest in my business to be able to grow it and really utilize these strategies? And so there's a budget constraint. It might be a budget constraint. That's why I always tell people, don't quit your day job. Use the extra money that you have in your day job to fund your dream. That's really a cool strategy that I tell people. I know a lot of people say, no, take the island and burn the boats. But what they don't understand with that, when Tony Robbins says that, and it's great advice, it's like don't have a plan B, but he also says it might take you 10 years to reach your goal. And so you got to be able to fund your business for 10 years and find ways to fund your business and fund your dream to reach your goal. So an easy way to do it is have your full-time income coming in and then use your extra time to build your dream business instead of watching Netflix all the time and hanging out and doing fun stuff. Use a lot of your time to build your business. Not 7 days a week, but 5 days a week. Yeah. 5 days a week you can invest into your business every night, and not just learning, but actually taking action, because that's where people go wrong. They think because they're taking courses or listening to podcasts, they're working on their business. No, you're gathering information. But until you take action on that information, it's just information. It's just things that you know that could help you to grow your business. So that's what this video was about. If you found that it is really helpful, give this video a like. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And check out some of my other videos. I do a lot of videos on entrepreneur solutions. And I also want to invite you to check out my website. I'll put the link in the description below, mindsetforsuccesstraining.com. We got a lot of freebie offers on there, and there's a free exclusive training videos on there that you can watch right away. You don't have to sign up for an email list or anything to access those. They're there. They're ready for you to watch right away. And, come back and watch some of the other videos that I've done, because you're going to find that I have a lot of different solutions for entrepreneurs to really help move you forward. And the videos that I do have action steps in them that you can take right away. So it's not just giving you the what, I give you a little bit of the how as well. And then if you want to go deeper into the how, that's where you do the paid training, or you can do the one-on-one coaching. So that's what I wanted to talk to you for today. And until next time, you heard.